It's very urgent because we always speak about climate change, but nobody is willing to change their lifestyle. But it's really important that everybody changes their behavior. For sure, we can do renewable energy, but that will never fit the demand for what is going to be needed in the future. We need always more energy and more energy. That's the reason why it's really necessary. We have to keep in mind that climate change and the behavior, what we can do, is not always about energy, about the grid. It's mostly about if we fly or not, if we travel or not. I think we should really think about how we plan our holidays. It's way better when we go cycling. For example, here in Austria, in Vienna, or in Romania, it's really nice going down the Danube. It's sportive, it's a sportive challenge. It's not flying away. And flying is really a big concern because it has got such a big impact on the environment. And I think what's really important is that children change their behavior because they are the future. If they change their behavior, maybe we have got a chance. And therefore, it's so important that the impact of the human is minimized. I mean, there will always be. We are so many, but we should really keep in mind to minimize our footprint. That's a good point, and that's also a part of the research, because the footprint of a child is very different to an adult, because they can't plan if they're flying or not because they're going with the parents. If the parents want, they come with for sure. But if we first, for example, if we explain them that eating meat isn't good and isn't environment friendly, I think this is the first part. Telling them that meat isn't maybe the best choice of food because it takes so much resources. At second, how to deal with waste, and that they should minimize their consumption, the waste they're producing. At third, for example, also the water. Where does the water come from? That's not good drinking out of the bottle, of the plastic bottle. That's also part of the research we are doing. Is what's the impact on plastic? Minimizing their plastic footprint, so to say. Also out of the clothing. And we will also try to tell them that they should maybe look if it maybe natural clothing is maybe better than the plastic. For sure, for sports you need those plastic Gore-Tex or stuff, but just in the everyday clothing, it should be really out of natural resources. And then also telling them that clothing, this fast fashion, is really bad because it's got such a big influence. It's taking so much resources, it's taking water, agricultural space, and if they just keep in mind that it's not always cool having a new t-shirt. Maybe an old one is also fitting for a few years, and they don't look so much to brands than to how is it produced and where is it produced. I think Romania especially is such a really beautiful country with its woods, fields, rivers, and this has to be saved. Also keeping in mind that those forests in Romania, they are so old. They are the last really old forests in Europe. And if they know that they have to be saved, I think that's also very important. Every child in Romania should know how important is it in the whole EU, because nowhere there are such old forests left than in Romania. And if they are cut down, I know we The children might have no impact to it now, but what's in the future? The children are the future. And if they know, maybe it will change. Yes, I'm researching for the teaching material. We will try to tell the children how to minimize their footprint. I studied at the University for Life Science Forestry, and now I'm doing my master degree there for renewable energy. Therefore, I try to implement this knowledge to the teaching material, keeping it simple so the children will understand how to change their behavior and minimize their footprint. Because if we will change, that's not this long term. But if we now tell children, the young little ones, if they know how to behave in the correct way, how to consume, that will have the biggest impact. So if we change our behavior, it's little compared to the young ones. The young, they have all their life in front of them. And so if they know now, they will never do the mistakes we've done.